Peter Christian, Unscripted. One thing I did, like, in prep, because the movie, as Michael Caine so eloquently put it, it's a movie you don't want to take a piss during, right? Because you need to be watching you don't want to miss one beat.
He's not talking about the actors in the movie.
No.
As an audience.
As an audience, you don't want to leave to take a piss. That's better.
Yeah.
But it does jump around in time, like from the future to the past, right? So for me, what I did was, how our characters had the diary. I wrote out the diary to make sense of it. How did you, what's your process in terms of...
I did a chart. I did a chart because, we can't give away a whole lot of...
No.
There's an awful lot with this movie that we can't talk about.
Yeah, good point.
For interview reasons.
Yeah.
And, but I did do a chart because in the momentum, and there was a great deal of momentum with the filming of this, which was intentional from Chris's point of view. I just didn't want to get lost about these details, which I can't really go into any more detail than that about, to keep it clear about where I was at each different point, etc. And I kind of went through that chart with Chris ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then you kind of scrap it, but it's good just to get that kind of cemented in your head, because yes, it's a movie which really does involve immersion completely as an audience member. You have to stick with it. You have to pay attention to what is going on.
Because all the clues are there.
And they're there, but what I love about it is that in the same way that when I've read the script first, I wanted to read the script straight away again.
Yes.
Because what you realise by the end of it is not only you're watching a movie about magicians and their rivalries, and it's not so much about magic tricks. It's not really about showing that, except for this one particular one, which causes the rivalry between the two of us. But that the entire movie itself is a magic trick.
Yeah. Peter Christian. In 1998, you did Velvet Goldmine based on David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust album. What was it like to actually work with Bowie in The Prestige?
It would have been fantastic to have worked with Bowie. It would have been fantastic to have met Bowie, but I didn't do either.
You didn't even meet him?
No, didn't even meet him, no.
Your mum's going to be very upset.
She's going to be very upset. I remember I saw a quote where you were telling people...
Did I tell people?
Something about, my mum felt that I was finally in a proper movie because David Bowie was in it. Yeah. But no, that was a real shame. I would have loved to have met him and worked with him, but that was all you. Yeah.
He's unbelievably, disarmingly nice.
Yeah.
I know that I expected him to be an arsehole or anything, but I think... he's got such a mystique about him. He's just very down to earth.
Well, he's the man who fell to earth, isn't he? So you expect him to be somewhat alien-like.
I was sitting with him, by about the second day, we were getting on really well, and I got over the fact that he was David Bowie. And I told him how in 1981 I had a ticket for his, did I tell you this? I had a ticket for his concert when he came to Sydney, and it was $20, and I remember it because it was like half a year's pocket money. And I went to school that day, and it was a sold-out concert, and this guy in year 12, senior, said... I'll give you $50 for the ticket.
Oh, and you scalped it?
And I scalped it. And I told him this.
Right.
And I thought, and he goes, so you're that kind of guy.
Right.
And I thought, have we got any more questions?
Christian-Hugh.
Okay.
Who would win?
There it is.
Well, how comes I get to ask it of him? Because he's obviously going to answer, guess who.
Well, no,
but if he asked me, I would answer...
I'm happy, mate. If you're happy...
Who would win in the ultimate showdown? Wolverine.
I'm happy to open it to the room.
How about we leave it to,
Come on,
15 years down track, when both of our careers are nothing. We're doing dinner theatre somewhere, all right?
Fantas, yeah.
Then we'll come back and we'll revive a Batman versus Wolverine scenario.
No, even better.
It will be straight to video, but people can get the answer to that question at that point.
But even better, if our careers are really in the toilet, let's actually just fight each other.
Well,
we'll set it up.
Let's just get.
No, we'll go on the WWF tour, and I'll go out in the Wolverine gear, and you go out in the Batman gear, and we'll just fight each other.
Sounds good.
What do you think?
All right, it sounds like a great idea, Hugh. All right.
All right, mate. Thanks, Christian. Thanks, Movie Phone, and thanks to you guys from all over the world for sending in your questions. And stay tuned. You want to say the last line? I know you do. We could be like co-hosts of Entertainment Tonight, you and I.
I don't want to feel like the Olsen twins. Please check out our movie, The Prestige.
Brilliant. You happy?
I don't want so bad. Huh?
It's weird, though.
It is a weird thing because I feel like I know you too well to be sitting and asking these questions.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I
So that's the thing.
Because it's like you do these questions with people that you don't know very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man of mystery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.